what's up? It's Maddie, and this is my mother. What's your name, Mom?
Wendy.
She's on Vine too, but she doesn't make Vine. She just watches me, and Jen wants us to play fetch. Hang on one second. Okay. So we're gonna do the long-awaited questions and answers video, and she's gonna join me for them. And I got a ton of questions, so this should be a good.
Hopefully they're good questions.
Good video. They are good questions. I looked them over.
Okay, good.
I took out the ones that were like.
Totally.
Wanna.
Yeah.
Okay. So, question number 1 comes from Alyssa Verbecki. Yeah, I totally butchered your name. I'm so sorry. And her question is, what's your favorite band? I would probably have to say, if I had to choose a band, which I don't have a favorite band, there's no possible way I could, but if I had to choose one right now, it would be the Civil Wars, because I always just gravitate toward them.
And cover their music.
All the time.
Yeah. Okay,
Next question comes from Erin Turnbull, and she says, who's your favorite famous guy? Okay, we all know the answer to this one. I didn't want to, but it's Harry Styles. I'm so sorry. I can't help it. You just look at his face and you're just like, you just smile. Like, how can you not? Look at the dimple.
Stalking.
Oh man, it's so true though. It's so true. I made a Vine earlier that was like, so if me and Harry Styles do start dating, because I have a lot of One Direction fans who are my followers, and so I was like, so if Harry Styles and I do start dating, would you guys still like me, or would you just hate me because of it? And a surprising amount of you said that you would still like me because you'd be living vicariously through me. Which it will never happen anyway, so we can all just be together. Okay, so the next question comes from Alyssa Stone, and she says, are you and Jessie Smiles good friends? So I get a question a lot about this. She's an awesome person. We've actually never met in person. She's just really cool, and I made a video for her, and she liked it, and just happened to look through the rest of my videos and liked them and commented on them, and then just started following me, so she's, yeah, I'd like to be her friend. Richard and Rupert says, who would win in a fight, Wolverine or Deadpool? Well, didn't Wolverine... Don't worry about it. It's an X-Men thing. Didn't Wolverine already beat Deadpool in a fight? I don't know. I only saw the movie. I didn't read the comics, so I'm pretty sure that Deadpool did lose. Swervin says, what microphone do you use for recording? Actually... Okay, so the microphone that I use to record is the Audio-Technica, oh god, I don't have the numbers. Okay, it's the AT2020 USB Plus. I used to have an AT2020 regular, and then I got the Plus one because it has the headphone jack, so you can listen to it, and you can switch between just the mic and the computer monitor, so you can hear, you know, if you're using like an effect or something like on GarageBand, you can hear that, and I really like it, and my dad got it for me for a gift. It's a great microphone, so I would recommend this one, and it's cheap. Kelsey Howsam says, how long have you been singing? Well, since I have my mom here, she can answer that question for real. I think I've been singing, like, professionally actually singing since I was like 3, because that's when I did Charlie Brown, right?
Yes, but I can tell you from the time she learned to speak, and I am not even exaggerating, I would say literally at maybe a year old, I would listen to her in the monitor, and she would be humming and singing the songs to Little Mermaid and Land Before Time. Look,
Land Before Time, yes, I love
and
that
Rafi,
song.
If for any of those Rafi enthusiasts out there, every song she could sing, and people would come by and they'd hear her in the monitor if she was sleeping, and they'd say, oh, she can really carry a tune. And I'd say,
at 1 year
yes, and
old.
she gets that from me.
Bailey Marie says, do you want your career to be in singing? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Next question, Kayla Starcher, I love this question, says, who are your favorite YouTubers? So, it is a tie between the trifecta, Grace, Mamrie, and Hannah, and pretty much all of the British YouTubers. I am kind of in love with Casper Lee without even knowing him. It's like that creepy thing I have with Harry Styles. I just love all of them, and I'm so excited because I get to meet them next weekend at Digitour. Tia Silva Hickman says, why are you so awesome? Well,
the reason that she's so awesome is because she's my daughter.
Emily Ortiz says, would you go on the X Factor? This is a great question, and it's a question that I literally get every single singing Vine I make. Yes, I will be going to try out, audition for the X Factor this summer, this coming summer. And I've actually tried out before, but not in person. I did it online, so that's probably why my odds were a little slim. And I've also done American Idol before, but I was like 16, so.
We slept on the ground.
We did sleep on the ground in Orlando, which
It's
is
amazing.
like even more gross than it sounds. Hello Newman13 says Shake Shack or Five Guys. Okay, I've had both, and they're pretty much the exact same burger, but Five Guys is just the way to go because it's bigger burgers and it's not as long of a line. Like Shake Shack, especially in New York City, because there's so many, you can't go there without having to spend like an hour out. You can't just get lunch at Shake Shack. You have to like make an outing out of it, and it sucks. Heidi McKenzie says top 5 bands / artists you'd like to open for. That's such an awesome question.
Wow.
That is
Good
a great question. Oh, she also says, P.S. You're gorgeous. Thank you. You're gorgeous too. Look, she's so pretty. Okay, so top tier, like top 3, if we're talking sorority language here. Top tier, the Civil Wars, obviously. Ed Sheeran, and I'm gonna get judged for this, but you have to understand the fact that she is
You're about to say Miley Cyrus.
No, I'm not about to say
Thank God.
Miley
Okay, go
Cyrus. She's extremely popular, and she has a lot of friends who, like, in the last like leg of her tour, she had like come on stage with her. She had like Jennifer Lopez come on with her. She had Ellie Goulding, Taylor Swift.
I would love that.
Yeah,
that
I would love to open for Taylor
I
Swift
would love
because she is an awesome person, and she and I have very similar music styles. Great fan base, great exposure without like people just forgetting about me. The last 2 would have to be maybe like Miranda Lambert or like Casey Musgraves if she goes on tour.
So happy with that.
Yeah, right. Samantha Scaglione, please tell me if I said that name right, says, first, you're an amazing singer, with like the kissy face emoji. Thank you, Samantha, that's very sweet. Now the question, what genre of music do you like the most? Question mark. Songs, question mark. Bands, question mark. Okay, so this is a loaded question. Genre of music, I switch between singer-songwriter and like pop stuff because it depends on the mood I'm in, because I don't really discriminate against genres. I used to when I thought I was a hipster and cool about it, but now I just like what I like. I love jamming out to Katy Perry, but if I'm going to bed, I will put on some like Bon Iver or like Ed Sheeran or Lucy Rose. So I switch between genres, but right now I'm pretty much just One Direction all the way. It's so bad. Next question is Zoe Haas. By the way, I love this way you spell your name. Z-O-I-E.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
It's very cool.
Says, can you try out for American Idol, please? Your voice is perfect. Thank you. We did. Didn't work out. And also, American Idol is kind of just phasing itself out anyway. It's not really the big one anymore, and I feel like I wouldn't really want to go down with that ship.
But you know what? It's also something
Dido.
else if I could say
Fido.
Fido. If you don't have some story, meaning she wasn't homeless, didn't hitchhike there,
didn't sleep in the train
station, or the
I don't have a dead parent.
Right. God forbid.
Well, yeah.
Sorry,
well,
we're Jewish. You have to say that. So if you don't have a story or I just grew up normal. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I grew up in a normal family in Maryland. Her family loves her.
I went to high school. I also went to college.
She's in college. Right. Yeah. Like, there's no story there. It's just like, oh, so you don't have a hardship or
she was single for a while, raising us.
Right, I was.
That's about it, though. So, Tanya Wookie says, if you could travel to one country, where would you go and why? So, I've never been to Greece, and it looks absolutely beautiful, and I want to go there. Anywhere that's not like England or Paris. Like, because I've been there when I was 7, I don't really remember anything. I would love to go back there just to like see everything now as an adult. Yeah. But I would love to go to a place that I've never been, like Greece. Anywhere on the Mediterranean Sea would be wonderful. Or like the south of France, like Cannes.
I know, still Italy, Tuscany.
Oh yeah, Italy. I've never been to Italy too. We still have to go to Italy. My sister's been twice.
That's right.
Tell me why that's fair. Brianna Yo said, would you rather have an elephant-sized rabbit or a rabbit-sized elephant as a pet? Rabbit-sized elephant. Definitely. For sure. Because elephants are still cute. And if they're rabbit-sized, that's like having like, those mini, have you seen those mini like domestic giraffes that they have?
Yes.
Oh my God. I want one. Why?
I
mean, they're probably like $10,000 and they're super hard to take care of because they're giraffes. But they're so really cute. And if I saw a rabbit-sized elephant, my God. That'd be so cute. I would totally want that. So that's all we have time for today for questions and answers. If you guys have any more, you can obviously leave them in the comments and I will do a second one. Probably not with you, but maybe with Liza when she comes next week and we'll do like a YouTube collab. Yeah,
that would be really good.
And if I can convince one of the British YouTubers to collab with me, which probably won't happen because who am I to them? Nobody. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you learned a little bit more about me, and I'm glad you got to meet my lovely mother here because she's with me for the weekend and then we're going home. And I'm singing the national anthem at a cancer walk, so that's fun. And stay tuned for more. Subscribe and like this if you like it, and don't do anything if you don't. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna go, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye! Bye! We're both in the fry.
Ha. 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 Ha.
Yeah, and I did. I slept and I vined. That's what I did for the entire week.
That was good, because now you got all these followers, and this is like
I'm
a livelihood now. If you could just get paid for it.
Not though.
You're infatuated.
I am not. I literally am not. I actually don't like him, and he doesn't like me.
Oh, I recall this. When
Yeah, we're not.
cat costume.
Friends. Yeah, we're not friends. That's for sure.
The Beatles.
But if I had to choose, it would probably the monkeys. Oh my god. So this isn't a question. It's just a statement. Chris McMillan says you're perf. Thanks, Chris McMillan. Peace, Love, Roar says, would you stop singing and do something else?
Such as?
I don't know how to
Give us
take
some
that
choices.
question. Is that supposed to be like, what if you stop singing, what would you do? Or is it, can you stop singing because and do something else? I can't tell by the emoji either because it's like,
Would you stop singing and do something else?
I'm confused by you. So that was all we have for the questions and answers. But stop it! I need to
We did the grace. Bye!
Yeah! That's perfect. We should have done the grace faces before. Just letting you know, guys, my mom, also Grace, if you're watching this, which you probably won't, my mom loves Grace helping. Loves Grace. Like literally, we'll watch her like nonstop, and she doesn't do the internet, but she will find Grace, and she'll just be like, ding!
And then she's like,
bye!